Hello friends, how are you guys? Today we have a new ink brand which we wanted to know more about, and then my brother brought it from America, and the brand in question is a Noodler's ink. Noodler's is a one-man operation from Massachusetts, United States of America, by a man named Nathan Tardif. He is the inventor of these inks, or he is the sole proprietor of these inks, and he has more than 100 plus inks in his arsenal. So most of the inks he has divided into several categories. So we will start with standard inks, which is the other ink that I also have, which I show you in the next video. And the second one is a bulletproof ink. Bulletproof means it's a fade resistant, humidity resistant, and archival ink, and it works really well, nice on standard copy paper. So this particular black ink which we have in our hands is definitely part of bulletproof inks, and your writing will be legible even if it takes the water and everything. And then we have partially bulletproof inks, which works really well on rhodia paper, whereas the bulletproof inks takes longer to dry, and then once it's dried, your writing will remain legible and water resistant. The third category they have is American Eel lubricated inks, which works very well on the piston filled kind of inks, or where there is a vacuum filler ink kind of thing, so you can randomly put that kind of ink into the same. Then they also have a fast drying ink which takes less than 10 seconds to dry on rhodia papers. Then they have highlighter inks, which are really nice pastel shades inks, and looks really nice. Then they have invisible inks that glows in ultraviolet light or something of that sort. And then they have special series of inks which are Russian and UK series of inks, and I really like some of the colors in those inks. Then they have vintage styled inks, which also has some kind of victory mail inks which are from the World War II period. They have tried to create that period inks. And then they also have Warden forgery resistant inks, which means that nobody can forge your signature even if they use the same ink. So that kind of ink is also available for people who are in position. Then he also has X feather inks, which is also very popular, which is like fast drying inks, which doesn't do feathering and all that stuff. Then they also have roller gel ink, which is roller eel ink, which you can fill in the roller gel pens as well. And then in the last they has water haze inks as well. So the ink that we have in our hand is a Noodler's black waterproof ink, and it's 3 ounce. 3 ounce is equal to 90 ml, and it's made in USA. And you will see the drawing and everything will show a catfish, and all the drawing and everything is all the bottles and labels are all hand drawn artwork, so which makes them really unique and controversial as well sometimes. So this Noodler's ink is a black one, so we'll open it. And remember that Noodler's inks are brimmed to the top. So if you purchase a bottle, it generally comes in this glass bottle, and then they are filled up to the brim so that to provide maximum value to their users. This particular ink is around $14 at gulletpens.com. So we are going to so you can see the drawing is really nice, catfish it says, and then the bottle is simple, and then this is how the ink is. And it says the only eternal black ink, bulletproof on cellulose paper, yet washes off plastic with water, water-based ink, always pH neutral. So that is what is written on the bottle as well. So we'll open the bottle and then check out how does it feel like. So this is really dark ink we have. So it's really very dark, well behaved and permanent kind of ink that we have in our hands. So we have our so see, as I am opening, my hands are already black. So we have our ink swab here. We also have our ink swab journal, and we have taken a leaf out of it, and let's dip the ink the cotton bud into the ink swab and then get the thing started moving. So here we are dipping it twice, and then let's see. So as you can see, it's quickly drying, very quickly it's getting dried. So let's wait for the ink to dry. Meanwhile, we'll bring our glass pen and then start writing with the same as well. And they also say that for these Noodler inks, you have to shake your bottle for some of the inks, which will be better. So this is our glass pen. We are going to dip it in the ink now, and then our journal is here. So let's do it. As you will remember, the last ink also that we used was from Camlin, which was Shah Black ink. Shah means ink in Urdu language, which is a short form of Shahi. So let's write it with this black ink, and let's see. This is really darker as compared to the one we used in Shah Black, and we will compare it with the other inks as well, the ones we have used. So this is USD 14 for Ed Golett pens, and this is the most popular ink from the arsenal. So this is one of the most popular inks. And then let's write the ink name here as well. This is Noodler's Black. Some of the colors are really nice, really nice. So this is USD 14, and we got it in January 24 to my brother. Thank you very much to my brother. Meanwhile, this is drying up. Let me show you the copy. So if you look at this Noodler's Black ink, it's really dark. As you can see, it's really dark and really legible. You can read it, and between the ink that I showed you last, Shah Black looks much lighter as compared to the Noodler's Black directly from on the paper. So as you can see, the writing and everything looks really legible, and then it's really nice ink. I really like it for giving that black feeling on the paper. And these Noodler's Bulletproof inks, they say that you should not mix it with some other color. Only you can mix it with the distilled water, so that you can create more ink out of your diluted non-diluted ink, so basically to create more value. So he generally says that you can combine it with distilled water, but I don't think that I need to do it, because I have plenty of ink. It's like 80 ml of something of that sort is still left in this bottle. So let's wait for the ink to dry, and then we'll compare it with the other inks that we have here. But as you can see, it's really dark. So now if we compare the Noodler's Black ink, you will definitely see that this ink is more black, and people really love it. Thanks to Nathan Tardif for creating this ink, and then this ink has been the most popular ink, and this comes in this glass bottle as well. And if we compare it with the T52 Black that we can see, this is the closest. You will definitely see that this is not the black we were talking about. This is the real black we have in our hands. So this is really darker black. And if we compare it with the Camlin Black, you will see this one looks little bit lighter, and now from the camera it's looking like a little bit of bluish as well. Here in this Mont Blanc Mystery Black ink, it's totally different from this black ink, as you will see. And then just to compare, you can see the difference between the gray and the gray that you can derive from this Noodler's Black ink is totally different. So how do you like this Noodler's Black ink, and what are your opinions on the Noodler's brand as a whole? Because he is a single person who is creating more than 300 plus inks he has created so far. And if you are a collector, you will definitely want to have those all inks in your arsenal. So I'm definitely in love with a lot of Noodler's ink, and I'm definitely going to buy some more, like Sunset West or something of that sort in orange color, and then some in color like Bordeaux colors. I am definitely looking after to purchase more. And there is another color as well, which is Baltimore Canyon Blue, which I'm going to show you next. So don't forget to share and subscribe to our channel. We are very near 5,000 mark, and with your help only we will be reaching there. So do let me know if you are a fan of Noodler's inks, and what's your favorite ink. Do let me know. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.